jerk, losing my relationship over finances? I moved to Mexico from the US 4.5 years ago, working remotely, earning 100K USD. 6 months in, I met a Mexican guy here on a dating app, and we started seriously dating. He worked as a construction director and made good money in a stressful role. We moved in together, but after about a year of that, things weren't going well, and we split up when he had to move to another state for a new contract. After 6 months, we got back together. I feel he initiated it, but I went along. He eventually left his contract and moved back to live with me. I had since bought a house. He then decided he did not want to go back to his stressful career. I understood because the work was really tough. I looked at my finances and said I'd be willing to help fund his early retirement at 48 years old, but we'd need to stick to a budget. I have 1.2 million plus a paid off house, and he has about 300K USD saved and a paid off truck. I agreed to work a few more years to get our numbers up, and we compiled a budget of about 55K a year to live off in MX with a paid off house and car. He complained about the budget, saying he hates restrictions. How is he going to buy a new expensive bike? He already has two, or a new truck, or build the house of his dreams. I felt frustrated by this attitude as I was already committing way more than him. He likes to live well, and on his old salary, he could afford it. But if he's retiring, he'd need to rein it in a bit. That was a few weeks ago, and since we had arguments anytime I said something about spending. The latest one was when he went to the store for something to grill and returned with chicken, burgers, and steaks costing over 50 USD just to grill for lunch for the two of us, after we already went out to breakfast. I made a face about the steaks since we had just grilled steaks the week prior, and they were over $40, and he threw a fit and ultimately said he wants out of the relationship. I know I can be tight with money because I am focused on fire, but I thought I was being very generous in sharing the life savings with someone that I'm not even married to, so he can retire even younger than me, and instead he complains it is not enough and spends with abandon. Am I the jerk here? He says I always say no to everything and basically a dream killer. He seems to have limitless desires. I want a boat, I want kayaks, I want to go to the US to see an NFL game. I've mentioned that if he goes back to work, our budget will increase, but his only ideas for work are things that would take a big chunk of our capital and put it in risky investments, flip real estate, etc. Should I just let this go? I love him, but we are on different pages about finances, and I'd be sacrificing a lot to support him with no appreciation.